Our relationship with Meatless Mondays, it's sort of a perfect kind of confluence. It's a dovetail. Having a vegetable-focused day allows us to challenge our staff, challenge our cooks, get them excited, but also allows us to source as much stuff as possible locally and serve a product that is good for folks, that is good for the planet. Why wasn't I already doing this? We're going to be making a caramelized onion and goat cheese tart with a chive creme fraiche today. So the first thing I'm going to do is caramelize a couple of onions. Yellow onions work best. Slice them up. You don't have to be that excited about getting a perfect cut. In a pot with a little bit of butter, or olive oil if you prefer, although butter helps the caramelization. And we'll let that cook slowly, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes. At the end of that process, we're going to deglaze it with a little bit of sherry vinegar. Sweetness of the onions set against the acidity of the vinegar works out quite nicely. And what you'll end up with is something that looks a little bit like this. We're now going to make the chive creme fraiche. So what we have is creme fraiche, although you could definitely use sour cream, and blanched chives into a food processor type deal with the creme fraiche, pinch of salt. Beautiful bright green. This morning, before anyone got here, we made this tart shell right here. Whole wheat flour, butter, a little bit of ice water, and a little bit of salt. We're gonna do one layer. Caramelized onions right on the bottom. This is kind of like a variation on a quiche. So what I have here is a really simple custard of goat cheese, half and half, and whole egg. So I'm just gonna pour that over the top. I'm gonna put it in a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes or so. Through the magic of TV, we have our completed tart. Look how beautifully caramelized it is. So when our tart cools, we cut it onto our board, and then we'll take the chive cream, that'll go right there. A little bit of caramelized cipollini onions. And then we have this cute little herb salad, and we're done. So here we have our caramelized onion and goat cheese tart with roasted cipollinis and chive cream.